found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to C-Sec, a Drell recently passed through customs. The C-Sec office may have more information.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
So why don't you fucking notify them and help out? Come on, man. You're supposed to be turning good.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Shepard.
Laugh it up, Tally.
Oh, nice bug.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
Very true. Yes. Yes. Save the universe yourself. Talking about bugs, where the hell was he? When Tyler was talking to him. Oh my god.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
So what? You have fans that are... no fencing around it? How about netting? Really? What kind of safety protocols do they have on this thing? Definitely built by the Reapers.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
Yeah.
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
No. I think, fucking... he's got some problems with his family, too. That's why he's helping us out.
We better hurry then.
It's hitting kind of close to home to him.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
Well, yeah. He's a cop.
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
I take your point. Thank you, Shepard.
Uh-huh. Hey, where's my renegade? I'm supposed to get renegade for that. What the hell, man? Oh. Does that every time you go up a level. I can check in here. I don't think there's anything in here. Health, shield, power damage. Oh, cover up his eyes.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You won't be disappointed.
Tally.
I just need a bit more time.
What are you
It's
doing?
not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, I've always worked real hard on that.
What the fuck? That's too good.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Oh. Let's see here.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for... Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
But you can for me. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Uh-oh.
Because the people I work for...
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
Damn, he bleeds easy. He didn't even touch his face and he's already bleeding.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
But not lawful.
You made money using my likeness. I think I deserve some of the profits. Don't you?
Oh, sure. How about I just transfer some money to you? I mean, why bother with all the lawyers and taxes and junk, huh?
Yeah, it's still there. And it's not going to be there once I fucking ask this question.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
Cut off one hit, another one pops up.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long.
He won't.
And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Yeah, he's walking there. Yeah, he didn't start that time. Does it load once? Then it's always there. Give me more fish. Give me my fish. More fish. Model. Toys for adults.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
You let him fucking commit crime so he can get tickets to the ball. Are you fucking serious?
You want to accept bribes? Fine. I don't care how you run your precinct. I want to know if you're going to help me.
Yeah, I'll help. Absolutely. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Don't worry, it'll be peaceful and no harm will come to him.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Damn, what'd they do? Drug him? I don't see no bruises on his face.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
VI.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You be bad cop. That's Renegade.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Do we? Do we really?
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. What the hell are you two?
Your worst nightmare.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Prove it.
Okay.
I don't have to prove anything. Spectres are above the law. We clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now, fortunately, I'm not after you. You contracted an assassin. Who's the target?
Jordan Talid. A Turian. He's running for office. Lives in the 800 blocks.
Thanks. You won't see us again. No offense, but you're a problem below my pay grade.
You sing pretty good there, guy.
That may go down in history as the shortest interrogation ever.
Didn't lay a finger.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying?
No, tell us.
They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them.
Yeah.
We stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Medina doesn't take any crap from them, but that seems to make it worse. They act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
Stacked the console with humans and yes men. Is it a human-led console, as it said they were going to do at the end of the first game? Or is it mostly humans and some aliens? That means, is it still just 3 or 4? Because we don't get a picture of what the console looks like right now. They really need to make up their minds. Not my problem.
I don't give a damn what Joram's politics are. This is about Thane's son, not him.
You might not care, but the people who live here do. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Bailey, you've let people commit crimes so we can fucking buy tickets to the CSEC ball. You gotta look at your own self.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Not that big.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Why can't I have that technology? You and Kasumi.
Wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt. And don't forget, my friends, there are treasonous elements in our own house. The humans seize power by themselves, but they can't hold on to it without the support of the lesser races. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They conveniently show up right after the council's been killed. They surround us with warships. They dictate terms.
That's not how it went down.
That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government? Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakera Ward?
I like their food.
I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food.
You're lost.
But let's be serious. Since the Shinakiba Enclave opened, crime has increased. Incidents of racial tension are up 24%, despite 116 new CSEC officers assigned to the ward.
Yeah, whose problem is that?
Those officers aren't Turians, or Solarians, or Asari. They're humans who turn a blind eye to the crimes of other humans. That corruption goes all the way to the top. Don't think a human with a CSEC captain's badge is any less a crook than the thugs he deals with. It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
It's like a bar just disappeared or something.
I'm following.
Taking a stroll.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
Ah, my eyes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
They even got lens flares up here. Ah.
No problem so far. Do you have the target?
Mm-hmm. Okay, just skip his voice.
Target in sight.
Take a stand against crime. Join the what? What's they say? Join the what? Zaid Ward something?
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
What are you talking about? Don't they have cameras in there? What kind of business doesn't have put cameras up? You're cheap, man. You can't go in this into a cheap. Gotta spend the credits to make the credits.
I'm following.
Chalk, chalk, chalk.
No problem so far. Target in sight. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
This supposed to be the Dark Star? Because I remember that being in the Dark Star.
No sign of trouble. Where is he now?
Yes, sir. You're running for office. Lots of people watch you.
Someone's walking on.
What's his status?
Thane, try to listen.
Sir.
Maybe you'd better do the damn job I pay you for.
All right, all right. You have...
Shepard, what's his status?
Yes, sir. Yes.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here someplace.
I see him.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
What?
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is here?
Dangerous?
Get out of here, now, before it blows!
Blows? What?
Run!
All right.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Stay close, Shepard.
I like FemShep's delivery better.
No problem so far.
Could have punched him, or he could have gone through that way. Hey, you gonna move on, huh? Huh? I can wait here all day for you two. Fine.
Goliath! I'll seize it now!
Krogan went down in 3 shots.
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
From a shuriken! Why are you reloading?
Goliath.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. All of you, back off! I'll kill him!
Really?
No, you won't.
Oh my gods.
Hostages only work when your enemy cares if they live.
Interesting solution.
He was a bad guy. I think he's worse than that. I think he's a criminal.
He was a racist and a criminal. Isn't that enough?
To some, I suppose.
I read your files. Isn't that what you do? Kill people who do bad things?
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father and I have killed a lot of people. You haven't. There's no reason you should start.
Protecting you.
I read his files. What made it all right for him to kill all those years?
I was 6 when the Hanar began to train me. I didn't know any better. Your mother woke me from my battle sleep.
And why did you leave her? Why weren't you there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
No.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers.
Kinda late for
Boys,
that.
take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son?
Oh.
I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Bailey looking into his past life. Of his family. Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias, and similar criminals. That's right up your alley, Cerberus. And criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at C6 offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Well, he is letting Elias get away with shit. Just like buy tickets to the Citadel Ball. Shredder ammo. Yes! But I'm waiting for that. Heavy pistol damage. I'll take that too. Thank you.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Come on now. What kind of drill? They're not all alike. Don't have to be racist.
Someone like that is trouble you don't want to deal with.
Someone's got to deal with it. Doesn't have to be me, though.
That's right. Look away, like you like to do. Look away. Take the payment. Walk away.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words.
Nope.
We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Neutral answer. That's not good. Not a good choice.
That kid goes through the system. We both know he's there for the rest of his life. Those guys were a waste of skin. Scales. Whatever.
If you've got another suggestion, I'm listening.
Give him a job. He can work off his debt to society, and you can keep an eye on him.
Quote unquote.
Sounds like more work for me, and I can't just deputize him into CSEC. You have to go through channels.
I didn't say have him work for CSEC. I said have him work for you.
Yeah. I like doing things off the record.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Yes. Up to 2 points, okay. Gimme shredder ammo. Thank you. Squad shredder. Yes. 60% of weapon damage. Oh yeah. Goody. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Well, technically, yeah, I can. I'm not gonna be able to max out warp. That's impossible. 35%. That goes up to 50%, don't it? So it's only 13%. But I'd like to use his warps. Yeah, that'd be a good idea too. Fuck it! 2 points. Saving it for energy drain? It's a good idea. So let's see. We go back to. What do I got? 44. That's not enough. I need 50,000 to get a shotgun upgrade. And that's only for teammates. I don't use shotguns in this playthrough. Damn, when was the last time that happened? Shit. Even with my... Why do we hear the Citadel? What the... Damn, BioWare. As I was saying, even with my infiltrator, I still had a shotgun.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Feed my fish!
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh yeah. I've been digging around the Alarai. Just wanted you to know that I find a few things from the experiments Ray Zorla was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rael Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Cordially. Admiral Zen. Cordially. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see. I'll talk to Tally first. Tally! Tally, the devil has the hots for you.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
That's expensive. I'll have to think about it.
Let me know if you get the components for the shield enhancements. We'll need them against the collectors.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little Boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Why do you get sick?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How do you clear up nausea and vomiting in your suit?
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
That's weird. Those section seals must be organic in nature? How can you have a section seal that seals on an organic flesh on a body? How's that possible? It moves. It's not hard seal like you would on a door for a ship. Weird.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
Large animals and plants. So what? The plants were alive and they just grabbed on, or they just extended close enough for the large animals to brush away their seeds and pollen, and so they can fertilize? That'd be interesting to see.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment.
Okay.
When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
But what about 300 years ago, when your ancestors stupidly started the war with the Geth and lost millions of Quarians? Couldn't they have just found a suitable planet then? That would have been so helpful right now. So helpful.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
You're embarrassed.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Because you're talking to a fucking MaleShep. That's why. This doesn't happen with FemShip.
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
It's too dangerous. I'm not interested. Damn, you got 2 shutdowns.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never. Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Of course I didn't make any moves in the first game. They wouldn't let me. And besides, you were just becoming an adult. You're on your pilgrimage. I don't even... How old were you? 18? 20? Come on. You're at least in your early 20s now. How's that? You still on repeat over here?
This mission takes me back.
Yeah.
I knew this girl once. Sorry. Good head on my shoulders. We had this whole thing going. Until she told me
Grunt's
I
on
could
repeat.
fuck
Jack's
back.
on repeat.
Put a sour note on the relationship.
Alright. Let's see. Crew quarters. Talk to Thane. See how he's hanging in there.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Get this out of here.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
As a rule, I'm not fond of surprises.
I didn't think it would be relevant. I expected to die without speaking to Kolyat again. I knew he'd blame me for Erika's death. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
Yeah.
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I wonder if a female drill would have hair. That'd be interesting to see.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erika and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
But you're an assassin, man. You should have been prepared for that.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
You're a smart man, Thane. You didn't take precautions?
Yeah.
I did. I should have done more.
Should have. Yeah.
I knew my family was vulnerable. I accepted my death when I was 12. Nothing could make me accept theirs. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
And I think he's on repeat. Oh no, not the Paragon. You gonna talk about Tally for me?
Hey, got a minute?
Okay.
I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. I'm really glad you got Tally out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
I'm on a different floor. Why are you still talking?
No messages for you, Commander.
Uh-huh.